Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stormgrounds, powered by Hitbox. We have the final game, the final best out of 5 between Bob and Team Alternate Fancy. Let's go now with the draft, obviously. We have Alternate as the first pick. No, actually, we have Bob as the first pick. And coming up on the right side, Team Alternate Fancy. The teams are getting ready for the draft, or we are already in lobby, so after the draft will be done, we'll be soon in the game. This will be a best out of 5 final, and Team Alternate picked Sky Temple and Cursed Hallow for this BO5, and Team Bob got Haunted Mines and Top of the Spider Queen, and obviously the decider map is Battlefield of Eternity. Let's see now what will happen in this draft. I have a first ban from Team Bob. It's going to be Murden, as we all definitely know how good Team Alternate is with Murden. And then, obviously, Zoeter is banned as well. Forgot to mention, Rexo is actually banned because it was released like, let's say, a few hours ago. Maybe this morning. No one had the chance to play it and to play against it, so that's a fair rule. We're going to go with the first pick of Team Bob, which will be Lyric. Now there's going to be 2 picks from Team Alternate Fancy. Let's see what they'll go. Probably goes with something fancy, obviously. Oh, was it bad pun? Was it? Anyway, we're going to have Joanna as the tank for Team Alternate. And let's see, what will the second pick be? Also, sorry for the delay. I think the teams weren't ready. So, anyway, we have Kyltas as the carry for Team Alternate. And we're waiting for Team Bob to pick 2 more picks. And then we're going to go again onto a small bond phase. As Alternate will bond and then Bob as well. And now it's Bob's time to pick 2 heroes. Sorry about that one. I'm really excited to see this best out of 5. We also Bob dominating Team Liquid 2 days ago, sorry, and a 2-0. And from what I remember, it was an 11 minutes stomp on Cursed Hollow, was it? Yeah, I think it was on Cursed Hollow. So Team Bob are definitely liking Cursed Hollow. They didn't pick it. They actually picked Haunted Mines. Or was it Haunted Mines? Yeah, I think it was Haunted Mines, to be fair. When they won against Team Liquid. And Team Bob won in a 2-1 against Virtus Pro, which was, the first game was quite easy for Bob. The second one, well, no, let's say they didn't throw, but it was such a close game. And in the third game, Team Bob just demolished Virtus Pro, but a beautiful team play. And now, let's talk about the picks, as we have Arctos for Bob's, and Zagura as well. Now, it's Team Alternate time to ban a champion. And they're gonna go for a Jaina ban. Let's see what Bob will ban against Team Alternate. Yet again, we don't see the Jaina Kaltas combo that I was discussing about 2 days ago. Quite frankly, I'm quite pleased that I don't see that devastating composition, which I personally hate. Like, whenever gravity lapse coming from Kaltas, there comes 3 skills immediately from Jaina to demolish you and burn your HP. Now, let's see what Bob will ban. That would be quite interesting. We're gonna go for an ADC ban. Haven't really saw ADC played in the last few days of this tournament. Not entirely sure why, but it's a good ban nonetheless. Let's see what Alternate we get. They have 2 more picks. Then we're going to see the full lineup from Bob. As I said earlier, they have Lyric, Ernest, and Zagura. And Alternate only have Kyltas and Joanna. And it's going to be for a healer. It's going to be Charism, which is actually quite a top tier healer in this patch. I personally like him, even though I haven't played him that much. Seems like doing quite a great job with that palm healing ultimate ability. And another pick is going to be Illidan. Well, that's an interesting hero. We saw so many good Illidan players. If I remember correctly, I think it was Snitch playing Illidan 2 nights ago, and he actually played quite nicely with him. Let's see now, what are Team Bob's last 2 picks? As quite frankly, I'm really interested in them. I enjoyed watching them 2 days ago, and quite sure Alternate can pull some tricks off. This is going to be Sky Temple as the Team Alternate first map. So let's see what Alternate can bring on this map with this team comp, which is looking devastating. It's going to be Zeratul as their 4th pick for Team Bob. Let's see what's going to be the 5th. You'll have 20 seconds to decide what 5th pick they're going to get. And it's going to be Rhaegar, another great healer. Like, this guy heals you from 0 to 100. Whenever you're in trouble, you can call Mr. Rhaegar, which is probably one of the best healers in the game. I know there are not many, but he's definitely tier 1. And now it's time for Alternate to pick their last hero. They still have 1 minute to think about that one. And they lack a specialist. And on Sky Temple, not entirely sure what's the best pick here. But actually, they're not going to go for a specialist. They're going to go for another tank. So we have a double tank combo for for Team Alternate with Anubarak and Joanna. Well, Anubarak is more than a CC tank, so to say. Has 2 stuns in his pocket and loads of bugs scrambling around. And Joanna as well has some mini stun and as well a blind that's quite annoying. And don't forget about his ultimate ability. Everyone prefers the EOE stun with the hammer. Obviously, you have to get the hammer on the opponents to, well, get the stun procced. Oh, basically, Alternate team comp is looking like Anubarak, Illidan, Charism, Kaltas, and Joanna. And Team Bob are getting a fancy lyric, Arda, Zagara, Zeratul, and Rhaegar team comp. Quite excited for this game, especially for the Zeratul. We saw so many good Zeratul players in the Stormgrounds tournament. And oh boy, everyone played absolutely exceptional, as well as Illidan. So we're going to be back in about 2 minutes when every member of both teams are going to be in the lobby, and we'll start soon. So be right back. Here we are, ladies and gents, with the first, game out of this final best out of 5. We're gonna have Team Bob versus Team Alternate. So on your left side of the screen, the blue team, that's Alternate, with Anubarak, Illidan, Kurzib, Kailtas, and Joanna, and obviously. And the right side, we have Team Bob with Lyric, Arthas, Zagara, Zeratul, and Rhaegar. We're gonna start very soon. Gonna be played on Sky Temple, the alternate map. Let's see who this favors. Obviously see a Shadow Shield on Illidan. I'm not gonna present it because we might have a fight here. Here comes Illidan, goes in, Arthas is stunned again, blinded, stunned, and this is gonna be the first blood as Arthas just got demolished quite easily by the alternate lineup. Illidan jumped in sensationally well with that sweeping strike, followed by 2 or 3 stuns for his teammates. That was a free first blood for Team Alternate, and Zartas was quite overextending there a bit. But it's no problem, it's just the first blood, no biggie. We're still in the game, obviously. On top lane, gonna have a free lane. It's gonna be Kurzim, Illidan, and as well as Kailtas, so there's gonna be a strong free lane. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, we are having Joanna having a gank from Snitch, who's playing Zeratul, and now is going to be another kill. Beautiful kill and a beautiful blink as well from Snitch, living with almost 30 HP. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we have Illidan responding with another gank onto Leoric, who managed to live. Now, the temples shall activate quite soon. Gonna be obviously a fight with those temples, and obviously for the Drake. We're having now a bit of overextend on Kurzim, as Kailtas wasn't paying too much attention. Now, Zeratul is doing some vision work. The Templar on top lane has already been taken from Kurzim and Joanna, and I don't think the Bob lineup can respond to that. But now we see Leoric getting the middle one, so they're trading the temples quite easily. Now here comes the Arthas from Germany onto middle, throwing that coil onto Anubarak. You see now ADRD on top lane. Kailtas misses the stun, and now Anubarak actually got killed in the middle. Nothing such important. ADRD is still trying to pressure, still trying to get that top lane, but it's too late. They got the temple, even trades of the temple. Anyway, level 5 versus level 5. At the moment, let me check. Bob got 2 kills and just 1 for Alternate. There's actually absolutely no action on the map at this point. Still the early game, still level 5. Not so many talents invested, only 2. We see now Illidan doing some work, getting the mags on the bottom lane. Trying to help Blumpy push a bit that lane. Oh, here comes Snitch again. Snitch is gonna try to help push this one, but the blind will deny it, obviously. Now, mid lane, Lyric is dealing with Lyric, or let's say Lyric is dealing with the Anubarak. With Lyric. Seeing Germany pushing those max quite heavily. Still no action. Here comes the red team Mercs. Bakery and Lyric helped a bit. And Snitch is gonna do the bruiser camp on the top side of the map. ADRD might be in trouble. Here comes the stun. ADRD is quite low. Oh, he gets shut down. As a True Angel is in a good position either, but he can obviously escape with his Wraith Walk. And now here comes the push from Alternate as they might take this forward. Why, oh, another stun, beautiful stun coming up now. And let's see if Dark Monk, no, he's not going to chase Snitch. Snitch was absolutely low there, didn't have his blink up, but Illidan didn't have his diver sweeping strike cooldown up, and now let's see Zermany. Zermany's on bot lane, pressured 1 versus 2. Blumpy and Nurak are there, very low. Here comes the death coil, but it's not gonna save him. Unstoppable, the trade from Joanna will acquire the kill, but here comes the Turtle Angel. Angel might get the kill on Blumpy. Oh, he misses a stun. Nurak misses a double stun, and Joanna will get punished by that mistake. That was quite her mistake, and here comes the stun from Kyle has missed again, but the tempo will be in Alternate's hands, that's for sure. There's no resistance. Bob need to make a move, but Illidan actually starts dealing some damage onto Terror Angel. Here comes Zagara as well. See, Illidan, he's a beast, he's jumping on everyone. Kyle misses him. No, and the stun from Nurak. ADRD might be dead. He's actually dead, as Dark Knack could be dead as well. Here comes the great escape from Illidan with the sweeping strike, and Lyric will escape as well. Now Germany's stun. Nubarak isn't gonna chase on that one, and that's gonna be another easy tempo for Team Alternate. They're now leading on XP, and obviously on damage dealt to forts and buildings, structures. At the moment, they're going to push this tower as well. They're quite pressuring this one. Here comes the ultimate on Bakery. Bakery is gonna die for sure. Now they're quite leading on kills, and this is a good early game for Alternate, as they have full control on the map. Well, not on top lane, since Snitch is pushing in a bit. So it's gonna do loads of damage to the tower. Probably gonna take it, because no one from Alternate is coming. They still haven't Hearthstone back to spawn. Yeah, Snitch gonna take the tower, probably the gate as well, or he's gonna pressure the tower. Not entirely sure where Snitch's plan is, but yeah, here comes Kurzim to defend it. Moment Blumpy is gonna push a bit the mid lane. And Nubarak is trying to get vision, which will be done soon. Darkmock once again gets the siege cam, pressures the bot lane, and here comes the push on top lane from Team Alternate. They're playing some fancy Heroes of the Storm, so to say. And we have Metamorphosis on Illidan, obviously the right choice. Cocoon on Nubarak. Obviously for more CC. Joanna with the Blessed Shield. Phoenix on Kael'thas, and Divine Palm for Kurzim. We're having a small fight here. Another stun from Snitch. Nubarak isn't on point with his stuns. Misses another one. And that guy was actually stunned from Kael'thas' Gravity Lab, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the Nubarak. But here comes the root. Beautiful root on Kael'thas. Kael'thas getting heals. So tons of heals actually. And here comes Dark Mock into the middle of the fight. ADRD is gonna die very soon. Zagara is down. Crosby's in a bad position, but it doesn't matter. On the end of the fight, Kael'thas dies. A good ultimate from Zeratul, and now Alternate has to come back. Here comes the stasis, a beautiful stasis from Nora, gets him safe in the fight, and Illidan gonna go back. A Terror Angel is getting pressured, is getting back, is getting stunned. Will he escape? No, he doesn't. Now a good advantage for Team Alternate. Is gonna take the bottom tempo quite easily, as Darkmock is already there. And the Bakery, once again, the man with the objective, the man that has every skill shot in his hands, is gonna get a temple. We saw him yesterday, dealing probably the best support I saw in a while. Now Nurak with the stun, gets Bakery. Here comes the stun from Crosby. Crosby will kill him. And Wrecker is down. 8 minutes in the game, so much action. Absolutely love this game. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, I haven't really watched that. Lyric pressured quite hard Illidan. Now Illidan comes in the fight. Here comes Germany. Here comes... Oh, what a dodge from Darkmock. Good, very good reactions and mechanics from Terror Angel. And from Darkmock again. Here comes the Cocoon. No, ultimate from Illidan. Behind is Germany, but doesn't matter. ADRD is pressured. ADRD is gonna go down. 14-12 now. They're leading on kills quite heavily. Now Nurak is blocking Germany quite heavily, and Germany will go down as well. In the meantime, Snitch is on top lane. He's getting the tempo. No problem. Actually, Alternate is switching the tactic a bit. They're gonna go for the boss, as Lyric doesn't want that to happen. We see Bakery as well with the totem. Here comes the Phoenix in the middle of the fight. He's gonna pressure both objectives, and the champions, the heroes from the other team. Nurek misses the stun. Here comes the Lyric ultimate that is helping actually alternate to finish the boss. And now Lyric is dead. Huge advantage now for alternate as they're doing quite some work on the map. And they're still gonna take the bottom temple. Let's see now what will happen to the mid game, as the other game was all about well, not Reggar, sorry, all about alternate. They were leading this. They're leading this quite hard. Let's see what the boss will push here, as they only got half the HP from the gate. No biggie. Another one will respawn in 4 minutes. Nubarak seems to have his game on point again. Missed some stuns there, but I saw him deliver some good stuns in the last fight. We're gonna get ready for the next temple, which will be quite some fight. Alternate are leading by 2 levels of XP at the moment, but Crosby throws a stun. Lyric will die for sure. Once again, Blondby and Crosby are doing quite some work. Crosby always on point with gravity lapses, and Alternate are controlling the full jungle at the moment. Probably they're gonna go for a push on the top lane as they got 2 camps, and well, they're gonna take a lot here. It's gonna be a best out of 5. This is the best out of 5 series. This is the first map. It's gonna be it's Team Alternate's map, Sky Temple, which absolutely looks like Team Alternate's map. And let's see now, Blumpy. Oh, Crosby, what a gravity lapse once again, beautifully. He's a beast player with Kurtas. I think they should ban him next time, or just pick him. Then Zagara gets his 2-man in his ult. Here comes Illidan pushing that forward, trying to fight, but it's not the best position. Lorik is back. He won't do that much. So many creeps for Team Alternate, and I don't think they have a great chance here. As Lorik, oh, he escapes in the last second. And now Zarmany is going to get pressured from Illidan. Illidan, who is now focusing the Nexus. They're going for the 11 minutes finish, which I might be wrong, because they're just retreating now. And now let's see how the retreat will go. Here comes the stun from Anubarak, and clean sweep. Just go back. And, well, Team Bob have to make some miracles to come back in this game, while Alternate have to keep up the pace and the momentum in this game, as they're leading quite hard in this one. I don't see them losing this one. I'm not sure how they could. Actually, if you watched... I remember who. It was Rocket against Gamers too. Well, that was a comeback, indeed. Anyway, 12 minutes into the game. We see Kurazim on top lane by himself, taking the temple with ease. And the rest of Team Bob is actually pushing the mid lane. Zillidan forces a fight. There's no Kurazim. It's going to be a 4 versus 5 fight. But Darkmook doesn't care. Here comes the cocoon, and now Lyric will definitely die quite soon. Lyric is almost useful in this game. Zanubarak will throw a beautiful impale onto Baker. Baker is on escape. ADRD is gonna die very soon. Let's see what Illidan is gonna do, as Zeratul is gonna blink away from this fight. And this is gonna be the first game of the day. And obviously, it's gonna go in Artena's hands quite soon, I believe. Where is it? I don't think they're gonna push. No. We're gonna see more of this game. I was sorry about that one. They still have the temple up top lane, so they didn't finally take it. And Zeratul is might be looking for it. Might be going for that one. Let's see what Nuruk can do against Snitch. Here comes Kurazim as well, and Snitch is gonna blink away. Anyway, this is gonna be hard for Team Bob. Quite hard, as the cocoon will land on Snitch. Now Nuruk will escape easily with his burrow charge, and once again Crosby gets the gravity lapse, but Lyric was unstoppable, so that doesn't count. There's only one fort remaining. And, well, It's gonna be taken down quite soon by Team Alternate. The boss is back, and well, he can take it quite easily. Can push for the win with that boss. See what Alternate what will do. Meanwhile, Blump is in mid lane. Blump is pressuring Leoric. Let's see if he'll go for the stun. Not needed. Leoric casts his ult. Nurok with a beautiful stun. Zeratul with a 3-man Void Prison. Not gonna do much. And well, 2 ultimates down for Bob. They have March of the Black King down and Void Prison as well. No ultimates down for Alternate. So, let's see what they will do. And now Nurok engages. Beautiful engage. Here comes the Phoenix in the middle of the fight. Snitch is full HP, but he'll die soon. Snitch hasn't got his blink up. As here comes the girl, who didn't do much because she immediately died in the back. Ceremony will die as well. Baker is getting pressure from